Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, and welcome to this week's Live in Leesburg, where every single week we take you behind the scenes of one of our departments or services provided to the town. Today with me is Greg Walbridge of Patriot Disposal, the town's trash contractor. And first thing I want to make clear is that the town does, in fact, recycle.
Absolutely.
Okay. So one thing that I've learned, however, is certain items can be recycled versus others, and, well, a few other things we're going to go over today. You want to go ahead and get started and tell me what some of those things are?
Yeah, the biggest issue that we have now is because of the facilities that we use and the way they process things, plastic bags are no longer allowed with your recycling. So this is not the way to put your recycling into your container. The recyclables need to go in loose and not in a bag. These bags are a problem for the facilities, and they cause issues for our crews as well as at the recycling center. So please put your recyclables in the container only loose, not in any bags, either grocery bags, these hefty bags, no bags at all. It all needs to go in there in a loose form with no plastic wrap of any type enclosing it, or do not put the bag itself in the recycling either. They are not recyclable.
Very good to know. I know I've been guilty of using grocery bags that we get at the store. You know, they'll ask, do you want paper or plastic? And plastic, I'm thinking, is great to put recycling in, but apparently it's not. So that's something that I've just learned today. Yeah. So thank you for that. Now, what if someone's recycling bin is full and they need to set items out on the curb? What would they do then? Would they put it into another container? At that point, is a bag okay? How does that work?
If they've got additional items, we would ask for it again. Don't use a plastic bag. If you've still got one of the little 18-gallon bins that you had before, that's fine. If you've got any other sort of container you want to utilize, that's fine as well. Okay. And I think the town is more than willing to provide an additional can. If your family's very large and you have more than the amount of recyclables that fit in your container, they're happy to bring you a different size or more than one if you recycle more than the average homeowner.
Yeah, if anyone in the town ever needs another bin, you're welcome to call Town Hall. We can definitely set you up for that. We have also garbage toters available too. So again, if you need them, give us a call and we will do what we can to accommodate your needs. Now, whenever it comes to recycling, I always have heard that you can not recycle a pizza box. Is that correct?
That's correct. And the reason for it is it's the grease that's on the pizza box. So one of the things, just as a rule to remember, anything you've got that has residual food waste on it is not recyclable.
Okay. So you would just trash it in a regular garbage can?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What also about boxes, or I know sometimes you have the juice containers that have like a waxy feel on them. I've always heard that those are also not allowed to be recycled. I don't know if that's true or not.
That's correct. Any material that has two materials associated with it, like a wax paper or, you know, a drink box that's got a aluminum or metal film with the plastic, those aren't recyclable. They don't have the ability to take them apart and separate the two types of materials. So if it's a composite type material, it's got two pieces of different material on it, it's not recyclable.
Okay. Good to know. So I'm going to take the bag from me for just a minute, and we're going to see how many of the items in this bag are actually recyclable, if that's okay with you.
Great.
So let's go ahead and open up the can. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we have here. So a Starbucks cup, is that able to go in the recycling bin?
Yeah, again, if this is a clean, just paper cup, it is recyclable.
All right.
This one, it's hard to tell if this is a film or this is the cream.
Right.
So if it's just paper,
it has been washed.
If it's just paper, it's recyclable.
Got it.
If it's waxed line, it's not.
All right.
I believe this is just paper.
Okay. All right. Capri box. All the pouches are out of it.
Recyclable.
All right. But the pouches, however, are not, even though they look like they might be.
That's correct. They're
not. Okay. All right. So same thing. Fruit box.
Yep.
The containers inside that would normally come in this box are also recycling. Of course, you can always look on the bottom of a container to see if it has the recycling sign on it.
Yep.
But this one looks like it's good.
Yep. And to that point, the pull-off tops of these are not recyclable. So
good to know. All
your
right.
plastic's recyclable, your box is recyclable. It's just the peel-off portion. And again, it is a little bit of metal film, but these facilities aren't made to pick up little pieces of metal like that. Larger they can handle cans and other larger metal objects. They can't handle those little pieces.
Okay, let's do a couple more. Circulars that are thrown in your mailbox that you might not read, coupons that you're not collecting.
Yeah, that's all recyclable.
All right. And let's do 2 more here. An aluminum can, obviously.
Obviously,
good to go.
recyclable.
All right. What about these little guys that come from fast food restaurants to hold your drinks?
Yeah, these are a paper product, and these are recyclable, just like all your other papers. These will go into a mixed paper sort, so they'll bale all this paper with the other paper, and these are recyclable. Now, if it's a plastic one, you got to look a little closer at it, but most of these are the paper style.
All right, perfect. All right, well, so far, so good. Again, if you ever have any questions, feel free to contact Town Hall. You can also give Patriot a call or email. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, so if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments below. Greg and I will be monitoring those, and we'll be able to answer any questions that you have regarding cycling and the do's and don'ts. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.